Hi everyone. So today I think I want to share something that might be useful to young parents. So many months back, a friend of a friend who is also a parent of a special needs child suggested that I follow this Instagram account of a fellow Indonesian mom who also has an autistic teen son. Her name is Olivia Joso and her son's name is Justin. So I followed her account, and honestly, I've been so blessed and inspired by their family story. And a few days ago, she shared that their family got to share their testimony at one of my favorite pastors, Pastor Joel Osteen's church in Houston, Texas. I was just so moved watching that. I'll share the link in my story so that if you want to watch it, you can go. And also follow Olivia on Instagram. She is just one amazing mom. But seeing their story reminded me of something many young parents carry quietly, especially parents of young neurodiverse children. This quiet question of what happens to my child if I'm no longer here. That is a question that I carry a lot, and I'm sure other parents do too. Especially if for many years, like myself, I have been my child's only safe person. Not that, he doesn't feel safe at all with my husband, but the connection is just different. He always comes to me for everything. So when your child sees you as the only one who understands them, even when they don't have the words to describe what they're feeling, what they're thinking, the one who knows when they're overwhelmed, who knows when, how to help them, and knows what can make things worse for them, what calms them down, knows what scares them, and knows what they need without them really having, to say it, having the words to say it. Especially because sometimes they have the language, but not able to communicate what they're thinking, what they're feeling. They're just overwhelmed that they can't speak it out. So that question can feel very heavy to think about. Not because I don't have faith or I'm being negative, but because I love my son so deeply that I want to know that he's, fully well cared for if I'm not around. So today I want to share 5 gentle reminders. So number 1 is you don't have to think and to solve the whole future today. Because sometimes thinking about the future just feels too big and too scary and too heavy. Maybe think about starting one small step, writing one small note, having one small conversation, answering one question. Just have a beginning of, starting to prepare for the day that you're not around. Number 2, the goal is not to replace you overnight. I know, and I'm sure that no one will understand your child exactly the way you do, and that can feel very scary. But the goal is not replacement. The goal is not to replace you. The goal is to creating the right support around your child, and also to empower your child so that they know how to find the support they need, and with the skills that they have, building up the skills they have to advocate and communicate for themselves down the track as they grow older. Start building a circle of safe persons around your child. Just one trusted person at a time. There's no need to rush it. Number 3, what you know should not live only in your head. I am so guilty of this because so much information about my son Gabe, for example, and even my younger son Zane, lives inside my heart and mind. And I know everything about, what overwhelms them, what calms them down, what routine helps, how they show anxiety, what people often misunderstand about them, what brings them joy, what helps them feel safe. But it cannot just be me who knows it. Maybe you can start writing these things down, because you never know, one day someone else may need that wisdom to help your child. Number 4, prepare people, not just documents. Yes, like I shared before in my previous videos, legal documents matter. Having written wills, guardianship documents, financial planning, letter of wishes, support plans, all these things are important. But documents alone cannot love your child. People do. So maybe ask yourself, who is kind to my child? Who can be patient with my child? Who is willing to learn about my child and love them? Who sees my child as a whole person and not just a problem to manage or fix? Maybe start with one safe person. Let them slowly learn. Have your child visit them, have shared activity time, small routine times, build little moments where your child starts to feel, maybe I can trust this person and maybe this person is safe for me too. Number 5, future planning is not fear. It is love, thinking, and preparing ahead. It is saying to your child that I love you so much that I don't want everything to depend only on me, and that I want other safe people to know how amazing you are as well. And this does not mean rushing your child to trust somebody, not forcing trust on your child. Doesn't mean pushing them beyond what they can handle. Preparation should still be gentle, supported, be patient, and follow what your child needs. Every family is different. So maybe for today, just start with one gentle step. Write one thing down. Tell one trusted person one important detail about your child. Ask yourself, if one day I cannot speak for my child, what would I want someone else to know? And let me leave you with this one question to end. What is one thing someone would need to know to understand and to care for your child well if you're not around? Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.